Hi everyone, Teacher Fred is here. So in this part of my presentation, I just want to show you how our learning activities work. In these learning activities, this is where we get almost everything. Although this is not really the big deal or the main tool that we're supposed to be using, but in reality, it is the main tool. If you are in, this is the updates file, which I always update every day. You will see this pinned and linked files in here. Learning activities will go here. You will hit that, and then it will bring you to this page. So it has the ELA, social studies, science, and math in one file. So just an example, let's say you're going to be teaching or going to be planning for the ELA. I'll hit that. Semester 1. Now it says here E1 meaning ELA 1, S1 semester 1, U1 unit 2. So that is unit 1, sorry, and then this is unit 2. So we will go first with the unit 1. I will hit that and you will see this. So it will be great if you guys will be reading this. Again, this is not our main page, but this is our main lesson planning. I'm gonna be telling that in person later on, but this will be very good for you guys to just get the hang of what we are doing here. So it says here, how can we effectively communicate our ideas to an audience? Big idea is students will understand. This is what we want the students to really understand. So these big ideas are all included in all of these activities. That's the meaning of that. Okay, so in our understanding by design framework, UBD, we want to make sure that they are all aligned. The assessment, the lessons, the goals are all aligned. Okay, so in this table, it has the time frame, lesson standards, learning activities, and resources. Okay, don't worry about this. I will explain that. Let's move on to the unit overview, pre-assessment, and unit keywords. Unit overview, you can show this to your students. This one. Unit introduction, you can use that. This is the habit of mind video, you can show that. So these actually are being shown in the first week. So I will try to make a plan for you if you wish me to do that, but it's up to you. Okay, if you want to have it your own. But the most important thing that we need to be aware of as teachers is, what are they being assessed? So this PD is the performance test. This is the big examination for them. This is, if you want to look at it, let's open that. It's about family and you can go and check that. But here, let's say, so you need to understand what are they being assessed. Let's just try to go there. Let's say goal. Talk about how family members are the same and different in some ways. Role. What will they do? You are a child in the family who notices things. When they will imagine that they are the child in the family who notices things, and then who's going to be watching them? Your classmates and your teacher. So situation is just like an imaginary, okay? You have been looking at so many things that are the same and different between your family members. As you spend more time at home with them, you have discovered so many things about how you are the same and different. You want to know more and share this with your family, with your friends and teachers. So the same with that, you can just go over this later on. Now these are the important things. They will be graded using the rubric. So you want them to understand when we are teaching them. These are the things that we want them to get. The student has expressed 4 gathered pieces of information on how they are alike or different from one of the chosen family members. So they are being assessed how they can show how they are alike and different with the family members. So the information shared completely talks about similarities and differences. That's what we're going to be teaching them. Now in the writing sentences to communicate effectively during all sentences used in the task are complete and very well written. So we will teach them capitalization, punctuation, coherence, like those, right? So the visual added is very well connected. So they will be doing illustration to support people, difference, and alike. Something like that. Okay. So I'm going to use that. Now let's move to, where was that? Let's go back. So that is the performance task. So we need to make sure that we understand the performance task and the quiz A, quiz B. So check quiz A and quiz B as well, so that you will have an idea of what they're going to be assessed. So learning activity 1. Now these are now the topics, nouns and CVC. These are the resources. It doesn't necessarily mean that you need to do all the resources. You can make your own resources according to what we want them to learn, nouns and CVC. But what I do is, if I know, let's talk about this one. If I know that the students will be assessed with these words, kid, then I'm going to be teaching all these things, because they are going to be assessing on how to, especially these pictures. If they don't know the pictures and then they cannot spell it, then it's just but not good for the learners. So we're teaching those as well. You base as well from the assessments, but not explicitly copy pasting all those things. All right. So you can go on with this one. So learning activity, this is the topic. So all these lessons actually are preparing these students in relation to the quiz A, quiz B, and performance task. Yeah. If you have some questions, please hit me up, send messages. All right. Thank you for watching. Have a great day. I hope that's clear.